Oh, wait a minute. I mean, just look at that. The light works, and at the same time, the walls are covered in mold. Somewhere online, we have stumbled upon amazing pictures of an abandoned place. The architecture and interiors brought us back 100 years. It looked like a museum, but more and more posts, photographs and videos appeared that called this place abandoned. As usual, my curiosity took over, and I decided to check it out, but I'm not so sure if I should have. I'm Cat, let's go. I mean, wait a minute. Are you telling me that deep in the woods there is a huge mansion just like that? Perfectly preserved since the imperial times. We have to see it. There it is over there. I mean, really, it looks pretty old. The facade is crumbling a bit, but it definitely looks abandoned. Well, there's a fence here, like they tried to do something to renovate it. As they say, there always is an unlocked door or a window. As you can see, no one's been using it for a long time. Holy shit. Oh my. One of the most common things people tell me is you'll end up in jail. I mean, me, not you. For sticking my nose where I shouldn't. As a lawyer friend of mine says, anyone can get arrested. We'll deal with it when we get a case. Personally, I am certain in the legality of my actions, and so far my communications with the authorities have been quite positive. Nevertheless, we'll keep our eyes open. So today's adventure had, to put it mildly, quite an uncommon ending. I hope that my viewers are not going to make the same mistakes. That's right, this is security camera footage. And this is how I met the management of this place. It turned out that I was not the only one filming. Thanks for a great shot. I'll keep it quiet because someone else can be here. Not sure for now. A kingdom of dead flies. Another way downstairs, passages, hallways, a toilet. This looks like a hotel room, a royal one. It's like someone's living here. Here's a mattress. Where do we go? It's huge. Where do we even start? Let's go downstairs. The staircase is here. Let's have a look. This place's history starts at the end of the 18th century, and it is connected to the highest-ranking people of Russia. Several centuries ago, the Emperor Paul I gifted this estate to his lover, Anna Lapukhina. Here he visited her incognito, accompanied by his entourage wearing half-masks. How poetic is that? Well, actually, the emperor got himself a mistress and gave her a mansion where he met her in secrecy. The estate was gifted in her mother's name not to raise any questions. While she had a fiancé of her own, totally under the radar. Oh, those 18th century mating games. The main building we are visiting now was designed by a famous architect Nikolai Lvov. His contemporaries often compared him to Leonardo da Vinci. He worked mostly in St. Petersburg. This estate is his only creation in Moscow region that has survived to this day. After Lapukhins, the estate was owned by well-known merchants of those times, Yakunchikovs, and the owner's daughter, Maria, has become a renowned artist. Her paintings created here are on display in Tretiakov Gallery. I'll show you one of the references later. Oh, a hot tub. It's something more modern. Yeah, but the smell here, so damp, like it's been here for 1,000 years, with no maintenance. This one's locked. It's all curtained, mothballed, locked, and our friends told me that they've been here around a year ago, and basically nothing has changed, just more and more peeled paint. Totally looks like rooms, like a hotel or a hostel. And it's two-story. Look, we've entered through this hall, and there's another staircase here, and we're going down. And I think it'll be a kitchen as well. Shocking. No, I mean really, literally a hotel. Looks like they were going to renovate it, but never finished, it seems like. Remove the flooring here, and this is the staircase that was near our entrance. Now I see why it's closed off. Now look at this, a metal sink. The thing is, all the windows are barred, like a prison, so that you don't escape. At least not from this basement. A massage room. Of course they had to have a pink thing like this. And here as well, everything is peeling off. The walls are cut open, they got the pipes for scrap metal. Even here they steal. Right? Right here, look at this wall. All of this is not a renovation, it's just moisture damage. I think this is a kitchen. Oh, the smell is horrible. Moisture and mold. All of this is mold on the windows, I mean on the walls. And you know what? When I got into this room, the light worked here, for real. And someone must have turned it off, or cut the power completely, so they have power here, most likely the breaker is off. And so much mold at the same time. That's an interesting room here, with exits in different directions, like some catacombs. That's obviously an imperial building, they used to build like that. Damn, black mold is on the floor, and there's so much of it here. It's all broken. Oh, is there light here? Must have turned it back on. Yeah. It won't turn on here, maybe the light bulbs are out. No idea. Anyway, who cares about light bulbs? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, just look at that. The light works, and at the same time, the walls are covered in mold. Holy shit, how is this even possible? Just look at the contrast. A magnificent chandelier. And the ceiling covered in mold. And there is power. You can really live in here. The mold, of course, ruins it all. People still come here. They have walks around the forest. But in the middle of it, there is a huge abandoned imperial mansion. In 1912, the initial wooden building was dismantled and rebuilt with bricks. After renovation, the estate was burned down, and the last owner, Count Gudovich, was shot. After that, an art and craft reform school was opened here. Soviet authorities started talking about turning former historical estates into museums. On July 18, 1920, the first historical and art museum in the region was opened here. Starting early morning on that day, hundreds of townspeople and peasants gathered here with flags and banners. There were an official meeting and a concert. Surviving furniture, bronze, utensils and paintings from nearby estates were moved here. 3 years later, the museum left, replaced by a state farm and by a political school after that. A tanning bed? Listen, what if we can turn it on? Maybe it's... Are you sure it works? Or does it? What? Maybe we can somehow turn it on. Well, it's plugged in, looks like. Nah, no power here. Oh well. I mean, maybe just the outlet breaker is off. Or is it just broken? Oh wow, what's that? It's a massage bathtub. Is there power here? I'm just going to turn on the lights on when we enter. All of this, again, so that you could see the light works and everything is covered in black mold. It's just wild. How does this happen? Look here, that's our favorite. Come on, I wanna see it. Well, looks like there's nothing here. Maybe there used to be a pool table here, but... Oh wait, no way, it's here. And just as always, so atmospheric, the way we like it. A nice pool table and crumbling walls around it. Yeah, to be honest, the table's condition is far from perfect as well. Well, if we cleaned it a bit, we could still play. But someone has already stolen all the balls and cues. And you've been here how long? A year ago? And it's just, I mean, it's been a year like that and nobody is doing anything. And it's really a, oh, a swimming pool, that's cool. A pool? A sauna? Where is it? Here's a sauna. And it's all covered in mold as well. The stove is... Oh, no, I'm not going in there. Mold spores are flying all around. It stinks. There's water on the ceiling and the mold. Look, it's leaking. Or condensing, most likely. Yeah, it's a condensation, I think. It's just all over. Look at those droplets. Just a forest. And in this forest there is a crumbling imperial mansion that obviously used to be a hotel. They tried to do something with it, but it's just been lost to mold. In 1933, more than 90 years ago, the estate is turned into a health resort. In the 80s, a new modern building is built that is open to public to this day. And this building, while being considered a main one, has been out of order for a while. Why are we hiding if there's no one here? Huh, this one is lit up too. Oh, you mean people walking outside can see us? That's fair. We can probably go out here. So damn beautiful. And still look here, the paint is peeling, but it's still gorgeous. And over here, it's really like a luxurious hotel. Holy crap. Is it locked? Yeah, but someone has already started with the flooring, and the heating radiators are cut off. Partially cut off for now. Look, 1788, photocopy. So those are not paintings, just copies. It's all stylized. Some time ago there were interiors like these here, and the new ones are stylized after them. Those ones definitely used to be hotel rooms. This must be the bathroom, right? Carpets, mirrors, even the iron is still here. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. The estate is included in the list of objects of federal cultural heritage. Nowadays these walls attract stalkers, but before they were used as a filming location. Filmmakers are often attracted to places like this. I have even worked as a location scout for a film once. So just ask. This looks like some kind of a hole. Damn, they have a fountain here. What's written there? Guarded by PSC? Private security company is guarding this place. There are cameras. There are signs like this on every abandoned place, and they are almost never relevant. If they stopped me, I'd be filming my videos at all bus stops. I've seen a lot of sites, and usually I keep talking about them, and now I'm at a loss. I have no words. I can't believe that something like this is possible. Some doors are locked, we're not opening them. This whole thing, a gorgeous staircase here. It's falling off here. I suppose the rooms were not cheap here. Oh my, dead pigeon. Smells terrible. Here's a smaller room. A hotel for real. Mold again, on the floor this time. I'm telling you, I've been walking for a while here, and instead of telling something, I'm just full of emotions. I'm just shocked. I cannot believe that I'm seeing this, that I'm really here, that things like this, modern wardrobes with built-in lighting, are neighbors to this stuff, and moldy walls. And cracks like this one. I mean, in theory, the building is fine. Looks like it's fine. Online, I have found an act of historical and cultural examination that was held in 2017 to verify the compliance to the project of restoration and adaptation of a federally listed cultural heritage monument. That means that 7 years ago it was already clear that the building needed repair, and one does not simply renovate. It's much more complicated with historical objects. You need to pass 33 circles of bureaucratic hell to be able to do anything at all. Besides, owners have an obligation to preserve cultural monuments and are accountable for damaging it up to criminal liability. And as it turns out, it's all coming out of the owner's budget. So if you make a poor quality renovation or your workers spoil or break something during repair, the owner will be to blame. Yep. Those must be some luxury rooms. They are larger. The radiator, look, it had burst in winter. They were not drained and they just burst open. And it's not surprising to see a picture like this one on every floor after that. But then again, I'm not going to be surprised if the light works in this very room. Alright, it doesn't work in this particular one. So this alley, it used to be 3 kilometers long, and he rode on his horse through the alley for 3 kilometers. Views like this inspired an artist, Maria Yakunchikova, to create her masterpiece I mentioned earlier. And here is a painting by another artist. He's showing the other side of the estate. The stairs lead to just one suite. Could it have been a luxury or a family one? Well, no, it's not that big. So we just open these doors, and here's your room. Here's a wardrobe. Inside it, see, a fridge is still here. The fridge is empty. Here's your bathroom, a sink, a bath, a toilet, a mirror, a hairdryer, by the way. Look at the size of this bedroom. How many windows are here? 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. A small wardrobe, and the bed itself is not that big, mind you. The note says a set. 2 bedside tables. It's like they were preparing to take it somewhere. Oh, you see a woman is walking there, looking at the building. She's on to us. Well, let's leave. Well, she's not looking. The guys are calling. Maybe they've been spotted. Should we sit tight? What, has that woman spotted you? People were walking about all the time. We knew that the mansion was on the territory of the current health resort. Nevertheless, I had my doubts why so many people are here if it is abandoned. Near the main entrance, okay. Green clothes, right? Alright, where are you now? Damn, there she is. Someone's walking right down here. Either looking for us or just looking around. Let's get all together and move towards the exit. Here, right beside this window, and there's someone's shadow. Another guy's coming. Where are they coming from? Pump room. Hello there. It's not safe here. The ceiling can just fall down on you. People are sitting right there. Can't focus there, but there they are, sitting there. We can crawl by the way. Yeah, we can do that. It's called goose stepping. Goose stepping? Be my guest. I'm in a good spot to film. Off you go. They can see us through this pair of windows, and it looks like I'm going to have to do the same. Wait, they are not looking. They have their backs to us. They were looking when you were crawling, and then they turned around. Yeah, the girls crawled, I crawled, and you just strolled by. Oh, look at that. Well, what have we here? Some kind of smoking room? Or a poker room? Chess room? And this could have been some kind of bar? That is locked, by the way. Made out of epoxy. Damn, that's awesome. Or even stone. Why won't they at least, I don't know, sell it on eBay? It's gonna rot in here. Until recently, they were given inside tours for resort patients. Now, by appointment, people can see only the external architecture and the courtyard. The building, as we have seen, is in disrepair and needs restoration. We can only hope that it comes before the estate is completely in ruins. With piping like this, it may not survive next winter. I have no idea what is going on. Why is it like this? And like this? Tell me, why is it happening? Oh, a large hole. Something's here. Well, of course. It just had to be here. Of course it had. A white grand piano. Just take a look, come on, just look at it. Whoa, it's a Yamaha, god damn it, it costs a fortune. I totally can't understand, how is that? Why are they not taking it all away? With all this? Shh. Is someone coming? As usual, as soon as I start playing a piano, the security comes, right? I wonder why. Quiet, quiet. Where are the people? It's going in circles. Yeah, just now. I mean, the sound is going in circles. Now a person went by. They went by, what do I care? The door is open here, by the way. Someone's walking over there. Oh, look at this. A fireplace, oh my, a real one. The fireplace, by the way, is listed as an object of a cultural heritage on the Ministry of Culture website. Listen, you can really settle down and live in a house like this one, I tell you. Like, I don't care about the mold in the basement, it's a basement after all. And right here, well, repair a bit, things like this one. But otherwise it's good to go. A gorgeous house. The furniture is antique, obviously, I bet it is. And I think it's a replica, but not a cheap one, most likely. I mean, it's not your IKEA, not at all. But still... Tea sets. Let's look at the porcelain. I can't get used to it. There's light here too. Where is it from? The porcelain? What porcelain? Oh, made in Japan. Japanese porcelain. This is the main entrance. The pillars must be there. Architectural monument protected by the government, the Council of Ministers of RSFSR. Damaging the building is punishable by law. Well, the building damages itself. Think about it. Amazing. It is just unbelievable, my friends. It seems that we have come to a conclusion. We have explored the location and are going back the same way to write a script, edit the video, but... I'm sometimes told that I show only ruins, but a lot of things are restored and built anew, and I should show that instead. Well, here we go, with my own twist though. All my hesitations and suspicions were not unjustified. A couple of weeks after my visit, a group of school children breaks in. They break windows, make a scene, police gets them. It looks like a criminal record, not for trespassing that people in the comments try to blame me for, but for vandalizing an architectural monument. Guys, honestly, after all those years of being into industrial tourism, it never occurred to me that I could have been charged under this article. Probably because I never break anything, and my golden rule to never take anything from locations exists for a reason. The kids trying to get away with it thought that I sent them there. It even sounds ridiculous. Nevertheless, the hotel's management is out for blood and they reach out to me, because they are in the business of renovating this estate. And all those snooping kids or stalkers that they say these days just get in the way. Well, curiosity is not a vice. So we've talked, understood each other and went our separate ways. I can only tell you that the management is interested in saving the cultural monument entrusted to them. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any security cameras you've seen the footage from, alarms and lately a very vigilant security. As far as those school kids, I don't think their lives will be ruined after a walk in a closed area, but I hope this shake-up will be enough for them to stop vandalizing and destroying things. After all, something that looks abandoned is not always abandoned, and abandoned is not always without owner. Think about it. I am Cat, that by some miracle came out unscathed, but with my eye twitching. See ya.